so I can upload it to my YouTube channel later, so you guys can go back and watch it on YouTube if you are interested. But let's get started. So we're going to talk about cryptocurrency this morning, and a little bit about why I got started with cryptocurrency. So I've been trading foreign currency now since November. And one of the best ways to start to build your account is to constantly trade. But Taylor, you know this, the Forex market closes on Friday at 2. And so if you only trade Forex, you can't continue to practice trading over the weekend because the markets are closed. And so I got into trading cryptocurrency just to be able to practice over the weekends, taking trades. Hey, Chiquita, taking trades and continuing to learn the skill and actually get into trades. That's how I got into it. So let's start from the beginning. Taylor's already trading. Dawn, I know you're wanting to get into it, and Chiquita, you're wanting to get into it. But let's talk about what cryptocurrency is. So cryptocurrency is a digital currency, and it operates independently of a central bank. So a lot of people know about Bitcoin, and for a long time, people were saying that Bitcoin was a scam and cryptocurrency was a scam. But what people did not realize, or what they didn't understand, is that cryptocurrency is digital and it's actually backed by it backs technology. And so while people think of it as this thing that's intangible, cryptocurrency is actually backing a lot of the financial systems that we already use. So Zelle is backed by cryptocurrency. Cash App is backed by cryptocurrency. PayPal is backed by a cryptocurrency. And now really what's happening is that individually, we can tap into the cryptocurrency market, and we can be able to transfer money from one person to another without going through a central bank. So a lot of us are used to, Zelling money to people. A lot of us are used to Western Union and things like that. Those are all controlled by a central bank. With cryptocurrency, you can actually transfer money and wealth directly from you to another person without going through the bank. So I could send Taylor cryptocurrency straight from my crypto account or my crypto wallet to her crypto wallet, and we don't have to go through a chase. We don't have to go through an exchange. That money goes directly from me to her. And so that's kind of what cryptocurrency is. The great thing about what we do, and those of you that don't know, Taylor's on here, but Taylor and I are a part of iMarkets Live. Great thing about being a part of iMarkets Live is that they teach you how to trade crypto and foreign exchange without actually having to buy the currency and hold the currency. So a lot of people know that people buy Bitcoin. And once upon a time, you had to actually buy Bitcoin and hold the actual Bitcoin until it went up and then sell it to make your profit. What I'm going to talk about today is actually putting US dollars into your broker's account and being able to trade cryptocurrency without actually having to hold it. So we're going to go really, really quickly through the basics, because my goal here today is for you, that those of you that are not set up to trade at all, to be set up to trade and have some basics of how to trade cryptocurrency and be able to start practicing trading today. And then I'm going to continue to do these calls so that we can get on here and we can start to trade crypto together as we go along. So the very first thing I wanted to do was give you a quick overview of what cryptocurrency was. And then the second thing that I want to do is I want to actually get everybody set up to trade cryptocurrency. So Taylor, you already got all this part down. As long as you have a second account, don't trade crypto in your Forex account. So make sure you have a different account. For everybody else, I want you to grab your phone right now, and I'm going to walk you through how to be able to trade from your phone. So grab your phones right now, and I want you to go to your app store or your Google Play Store, whatever you use to get apps on your phone. And I want you to first download the MetaTrader 4 app. So it looks like this. download the MetaTrader 4 app on your phone. And when you have that downloaded, put a 1 in the chat so that I know that everybody has MetaTrader 4 downloaded. It is a free app, so you should not have to pay anything to get MetaTrader 4. Do not download MetaTrader 5. Make sure you download MetaTrader 4. And when you have it, put a 1 in the chat, and we'll move on to the next thing. I'm waiting for y'all to put some ones in the chats. Taylor's got it. Let's see who else has got it. I hope y'all got it. All right, I'm gonna keep moving. So if y'all need me to go back, let me know, because I'm gonna keep moving. Dawn's got it. All right, so the next step, once you have MetaTrader 4 downloaded on your phone, it should open to this quote screen. Now you may or may not have a bunch of stuff on here. I'm in my Forex account right now, so if you look at it, you can see my Forex pairs, but you'll have a screen that has some type of letters and numbers on it. Don't worry about what they mean right now. Just make sure you have this screen. Once you get to this screen, we're gonna click the settings button down here to get to this screen. Android, I think yours is up in the top somewhere, but you're gonna click the settings button to get to this screen right here. And then once you get to this screen right here, you're going to click New Account, and you'll get a screen that looks like this. And once you get to that screen, you're going to click Open a Demo Account. And you see I have a couple of demo accounts, but you're going to open a demo account. And if you do not see Hugo's Way demo on your screen, you are going to click in the little search bar, and you're going to type Hugo's Way, and you want to select the demo. So you should see Hugo's Way -demo 3. You want to select that one. This is going to set you up a demo account. And then you're going to enter all of your personal information in here. So your name, your phone number, your email address, your account type is going to be Hugo Forex. And your leverage is going to be 1 to 500. And then for your deposit, it defaults to 100,000, but none of us, I don't think anybody on this call is going to deposit $100,000 into their Bitcoin, their crypto account. So let's go ahead and change that to 3,000, which is the lowest that you can have. So we can start out with something a little bit more realistic, and then hit register. You don't want to start with that $100,000 unless you're going to put $100,000 in there, because that's just going to play with your emotions. You think you have more money to play with than you actually do. And so when you have your demo, I'm getting alerts now from my call that's already started. Once you have your demo set up, I want to get to my crypto account. Dawn, what's going on with your demo? What's happening? I'm gonna unmute you. Dawn, what's going on with your demo? You can talk now. I unmuted you.
Okay, it does not show that.
You have an iPhone, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you click settings?
Yes, I did.
And then there's a green button that says new account?
Yes, I did.
And then you click open a demo account?
I don't have that option. I don't see that option. As personal information, I've already done that. And it says register. So I've registered.
Yep, register.
But nothing's happening when I hit the register button.
Sometimes that happens on iPhones. You just have to quit the app and go back in and then do it again. I don't know why they do it, but every once in a while when you try to register your demo account, it'll not light up so you can register it. Just go out and try to go back in. And you might have to do it a couple of times.
Back to a new account.
Wait, say that again.
It's asking me, do I want a new account?
Yeah, you want to open a new demo account.
Use broker. Use login and password connection.
So we need to use Hugo's Way. It's going to be our broker.
Don't have it.
Okay. Do you have video on your iPad where you can show me? Are you doing it on your iPad or are you doing it on your phone?
Phone.
On your phone? Can you start
Yeah.
your video on your iPad so I can see your phone?
Yeah. One moment.
Shakita, put a 1 in the chat if you're okay. Let's see.
Working on it.
All right. This is the most important part. So we want to make sure everybody can set up their demo account because you can't trade if you can't get MetaTrader 4 to work, then you can't trade.
Go ahead. I'm working with it.
Okay. All right. So we're gonna keep going.
Hey Dana, can you hear me?
I can.
Okay, so I was looking to see how I can actually add stuff in the chat. I can't find it, but I'm here.
All right. All right.
Okay.
I see your message on Messenger, so that works. I know you're here. So if you have any questions, but you're good. You're all set up. Your MetaTrader 4 is set up.
No, I'm kind of catching up.
Okay.
I should have put my phone on Do Not Disturb because everybody from the church is messaging me. And I'm like, wait.
That's all right. So you're going to download the MetaTrader 4 app. And then you want to open a demo account. And you're going to open a Hugo's Way demo account.
MetaTrader 4 account. Good. He said I'm downloading what again, please?
You're going to download the MetaTrader 4 app.
Uh-huh.
And then once you have that app, you're going to go in the settings. And you're going to click New Account.
Okay.
And you'll also see at the top of my phone, so there's New Account, and then you can see my name at the top. You can actually click either one of those to open a demo account.
Okay. So, account. Okay, and it says enter company or server name.
So you're going to choose Hugo's Way. Type Hugo's Way.
Hugo's Way?
Yep, HUGOSWAY.
Okay. I see a Hugo's Way demo 3.
Yep, that's it.
Okay.
Dawn, I want you to go back out. So that screen that you're in right now, go back out to the screen that looks like this for me. You should have a screen that looks like this. And then click your name at the top.
It doesn't have my name.
Then it did not. All right. Do you have the new account button?
Yes.
Okay, click that one for me then. It should look like this.
Yes.
All right. Click the top one that says open a demo account. And it should look like that.
No.
What does yours say? It shouldn't have anything in it. It should just say the server thing. So you shouldn't have, like mine says Traders Way twice and Hugo's Way. Yours should just say servers at the top and enter company name. Is that what you show when you click that?
I just sent you a picture.
I got it. Yep. All right. So where it says enter company or server name, in that box up there, type Hugo's Way.
Got it.
And then you should see Hugo's Way Demo 3.
Got it.
Yep. And then fill in the information.
Got it.
All right. So we should all be good now, right? We should all have our demo. Okay. Say that again.
Register.
Yep. You're going to register. So we should all have our demo accounts now. So we are ready to practice trading. So I'm going to tell you how to add the crypto pairs to your phone so that we can practice trading. So you're going to go back to where it says quotes down here. And your screen will look like this with not so many pairs.
Nope, it's not letting me register still.
Yeah, it's your phone. You're just going to have to click out and click back in.
Yes, ma'am.
It does that sometime. All right, so we're going to have this screen right here. There's a plus sign in the upper right-hand corner. You're going to click that plus sign. It'll take you to a screen that looks like this. And you're going to pull down on that screen to get a search bar. And this is where you're going to type in the letters that I give you, and you're going to add those to your screen. So the first one that we're going to add is LTC USD. LTC USD. We're going to add that pair. And I'm going to add the lovely Bitcoin to mine. I don't have it, but that's the big boy, so let's have that one. Then you're going to add NEO USD to your phone. NEO USD. The next pair that we're going to add is ETH USD. ETH USD. And then we're going to add IOTA USD. And BTC USD. So I'm going to type these pairs into the chat. It should pop up for you. Even if you can't find your chat box, they normally pop up. It normally will pop up when someone sends something in the chat. So I'm going to send these in the chat. So those are the pairs that we are going to trade. Those are the 5 pairs that I trade. And the reason that I trade those 5 pairs is because I found that they are easiest to analyze. They are easiest to see where they're moving to, and they take profit the quickest. There's a bunch of other crypto pairs that you can trade, but I've just found that these 5 pairs move the quickest so that you take profit the quickest. So those are the pairs that we're going to work with. And once you have those pairs added, I'm going to have you get out of MetaTrader 4 and download a different app. So the app that we're going to download now is called TradingView. So the TradingView app, it looks like this. You can actually do TradingView on your computer or you can do it on your phone. I use both. So I'm going to show you how I use my computer to analyze the pairs, but you can set alerts on TradingView and be able to get the alerts on your phone, so that you know when they're ready for you to get in them, or you know when they're ready for you to, when they've taken profit. So it's good to have it on your phone, but you'll also be able to get into this account online once you set it up. So TradingView will let you set up a free account, and it'll let you get alerts to your phone for free. There are paid accounts if you want to do some other stuff, but right now we're just going to do the free account. So download TradingView, and while you guys download TradingView and set up your accounts, I am going to go ahead and get on my desktop version of TradingView. Taylor, do you use TradingView already?
Yes.
All right.
TradingView and Forex Factory.
Yep. You don't really have to use Forex Factory for
that just tells us when news is about to
yeah, that just tells us when news is about to come out, but I don't really use it for cryptocurrencies.
Okay.
Like, am I logged into my TradingView? Nope, I am not. Let me log in. There we go. I had a bunch of alerts that came off. So while you guys are setting up your TradingView, I'm actually going to talk about my charts. So I'm going to share my All right, can you all see my screen?
Yep, I see it.
All right, good, perfect. All right, so Taylor, this looks familiar to you, I know, but to everybody else on the call, it probably does not look familiar to you. So I'm gonna walk you through some things that are on this chart. Right now, we are looking at LTC USD. So up here in the corner, you can actually edit this and change the pairs that you are looking at. So we're looking at Litecoin versus the US dollar right now. So LTC stands for Litecoin. And this is where you can trade it. So if you want to look at Litecoin, you type in LTC USD. If you want to look at Bitcoin, you're going to change this to BTC USD. Whatever pair you want to look at, this is where you're going to change this at. Some other things with my chart, and Taylor, I don't know if you have your chart set up like this, but I always use the Hakanashi candles. And the reason why I always use the Hakanashi candles, especially with trading cryptocurrencies, is because the Hakanashi candles filter out the noise. So it shows you what price is really doing. It helps to show you what the trend is without all the other noise. When you use the other candles, so I'm going to switch this to just regular candles for you so you can see. I'm not trying to do that. My screen is so small right now. I can't click on the thing. All right, so let's try this again. Come on, thing. I can't get my candles to change. Okay, we're gonna try it this way. All right, so I don't know why I can't get my candles to change right now. There we go. Now it's clicking up here. Nope. Okay, I can't change my candles, so we're not gonna worry about it right now. All right, so the reason why I'm not going to talk about RSI today, so let's close that out and get rid of it for now. There we go. And we're not going to talk about the stochastic today. All right, so the reason why I like to use Heikin-Ashi candles is because the Heikin-Ashi candles only show you the trend. So the Heikin-Ashi candles don't have as many wicks on them as traditional candles. Traditional candles are going to show you like the complete move of the price during that time period. The Heikin-Ashi candles are not going to show you that price. If it never really reaches higher than the price before, you're not going to see a wick on the candle, or lower than the price before, you're not really going to see a wick on that candle. So I like Heikin-Ashi candles because they're easy to tell the trend. When you have like over here, and we have these flat top red candles that are going down, these candles tell me that the price is not going above the previous high, and so it is in a good downtrend. And as long as these candles stay flat on the top, I know that I can get into this trade for a sell, because it's going to continue to go down. The next candle is going to close lower than the candle before. And as soon as you see a Heikin-Ashi candle where there's a wick on both ends, so like this red candle right here is not flat on the top, it has a wick on the top, that means that price is starting to pull up again, and that's an indication to me that it's time to get out of that trade. So you see this had a wick on it at the top, and the very next candle is a green candle, which says that price is moving in the opposite direction. And so I like these candles because it's easier to tell what price is doing using these candles than it is with traditional candles. Because when you use traditional candles, and I'm going to go into one of our IML products to show you what traditional candles look like. This is the web analyzer, for those of you that don't know. As you can see, I stay logged into the web analyzer all the time. So we go. All right, so we're gonna go into the same pair. Our web analyzer actually uses the same TradingView platform. So it's gonna look a lot like my TradingView. All right, so let's get on the same time frame. So as you can see, there's more wicks on these candles than there are on the Heikin-Ashi candle. So this is an hour time frame here. This is what the chart looks like with regular candles. This is what the chart looks like with Heikin-Ashi candles. So way more flat tops on the Heikin-Ashi candles, which tells us that it's continuing to go down, than there are on the regular candles. You can see this candle that's forming right now there's a little wick on this one, there's a little wick on this one, there's a wick on this one. So we really can't tell what price is really trending using these candles. But if we go back to TradingView, there's a little wick on this one, but then the current candle has a flat top, which means for us, we can say that this price is going to continue to go down, which is harder to tell from this candle. So that's why I like to use Heikin-Ashi candles. The second thing that we are going to use to trade cryptocurrency is we're going to use Dr. Kathy Kirkland's strategy. I've tried a lot of different strategies, and I've just found that her strategy is the easiest to use, and it has the fewest number of indicators. And so the indicator that we're going to use is the Ichimoku. So this is the Ichimoku cloud right here. And these two lines right here, the red line and the blue line, are also a part of this indicator. So the nice thing, and this green line right here is a part of the indicator. So the nice thing about this strategy is you really only need this one indicator. So you don't need the EMA, you don't need an RSI. That's why I took all that stuff off of my screen. All you need is this one indicator to help you know where price is going and to help you gauge when to get into a trade and where your take profit should be. And so you're gonna select this indicator. If you're on your computer, you're gonna click that little wavy button that says indicators and strategies. If you are on your phone on TradingView, I'll walk you through that in a second, Dawn, how to get Hakinashi candles. So if you're on your phone on TradingView, you're going to be on your chart, and there is a little, it looks like levers on your phone. And from this screen, you can change your candles to Hakinashi candles from that screen. And you'll also see that same little wavy line that looks like this that says indicators. You're going to click that. And then you're going to search for Ichimoku. So it's ICHIMOKU cloud. And you're going to click that. It's a built-in. And again, you only need a free TradingView account to use this strategy because you only need one indicator. You only need one indicator for this strategy. And so don't pay for the paid account if you're only going to use this. So you're going to add that cloud. And once you add the cloud, we're going to click the little settings gear. On your phone, it looks exactly the same as it does on my computer. So you're going to click that settings gear. And when you pull it up, you're going to see this screen. And you want your colors to match my colors. So your conversion line is going to be red. When you click on it, there's also a thickness. Make that line thick. Sorry, I'm on my phone and on my computer. So that's the nice thing about TradingView. If you change something on your phone, TradingView will warn you when you get back on your computer and ask you if you want to change it. If you change something on your computer, it'll warn you when you get back on your phone and ask you if you want to trade it, so change it. So that's why I like TradingView. So you're going to choose the conversion line. It's going to be red. And you want to make the thickness big. And then you're going to change your baseline to blue and make that thickness big. And that's just so you can see these lines bigger. So this red line on my screen and this blue line on my screen, that's what these are changing. The red line is going to be your conversion line, and the blue line is going to be your baseline. And then once you change those, you want to click here and click Save as Default. And then the next thing you're going to do is go to Inputs. When you get to Inputs, your inputs are going to be exactly what you see on my screen right now. So 6, 13, 26, 13. Those are your inputs. Your conversion line period is 6. Your baseline period is 13. Your lagging span 2 periods is 26. And your displacement is 13. And you're going to do the same thing here. Click Save as Default. Click OK. And your screen should look like mine on your phone, just smaller. So put a 1 in the chat or send me a text message. If you're following me, you know where we're at. I'm trying not to use a whole lot of technical terms and just walk you through how to get everything set up. All right, Taylor is good. Dawn is still working on it. Keita, how are you doing? Send me a message. Let me know if you're good. Just want to stop and make sure that everybody is good. And again, I'm going to post this on my YouTube page, so you'll be able to go back and watch it again and follow along with me. And you all know how to catch me on Facebook. All right. So really simple. Really simple. This is how I get into crypto trades. So I'm a part of iMarkets Live. iMarkets Live will, if you have the web analyzer product, iMarkets Live will send you signals and let you know when the system thinks that something is ready for a trade. But I actually have a time of day that I trade. This is normally the time of day that I trade, between 9 and 11. And so I don't wait for the web analyzer to give me a call. I have 5 pairs that I trade. I jump on to my trading view. I go through those 5 pairs, see if I see any setups, and I jump in those trades based on these steps. So the first step is that we're going to do it on this pair. The first step that we're going to do is we're going to see if these candles are above or below the cloud. So this green and red space right here, this is called the cloud. So when I'm referring to the cloud, this is what I'm saying. So if I'm saying we're looking to see if it's below the cloud, this candle is below the cloud. If we're looking to see if it's above the cloud, this candle would be above the cloud. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to check to see on this pair, are all the candles below the cloud or above the cloud? So 15-minute, the candles are below the cloud. 1 hour, candles are below the cloud. The 4 hour, the candles are below the cloud. The day, the candles are below the cloud. So on this pair, all of the candles are below the cloud. So that means that we can sell this pair. So we're going to look for a sell setup for this pair. So what we want to do to see how we want to sell this pair is we are going to make our screen smaller, and we are going to look for the next low. So the smaller you make your screen, the harder it is to kind of see what the next low is. But that's what this green line helps you with. So 4 hours is kind of hard. We're going to look on the day because it's going to be a little easier to see the next low on the day. And you'll see here's our candle now where our price is right now, right around here. This line right here is from the last time I sold it. That was the last low. So we're going to take, and just for illustration purposes for you, you don't have to do this step on your trading view if you don't want to. But so you can see what I'm doing, I'm going to take my horizontal line, and I am going to find what is the next low for this pair. So the next low for this pair is right here where I dropped this line. I'm going to change the color so you can see it. So the next low for this pair is 65.30. And our price is currently at 73.64. So that's a nice little drop that we have. So we are going to enter this pair for a sell, and we're going to take profit at 65.31. So I'm going to stop sharing for a minute so that I can show you my phone and show you how to actually get into this trade. So we're going to go back to our MetaTrader 4. We have all our pairs already on here. We are going to click on LTC USD, and it shows up with trade, chart, and details. We're going to hit trade, and it's going to bring up this screen right here. And everybody is starting out. So since you're starting out, you're going to start out with a lot size of 0.01. So where my phone says 0.04, you're going to click on that. You can put your cursor right there. You're going to back up, take out that whatever's there. If it's not 0.01, you're going to take it out, and you're going to make that a 1. And as you change and you want to change your lot size, that's how you change your lot size. We'll go over that again next week. But we're going to do a 0.04, 0.01 lot size. This is going to be a sell by market because we know we're selling. So you're just going to hit sell by market. And now we're in this trade. Now don't panic. Don't panic. Your trade will always go negative to begin with because you are paying the broker first. So every trade you get into is going to go negative first, but as that currency moves, it will change. See, I'm getting crypto alerts now, which means the market is moving. It's going to change. It'll turn blue when you go into profit. So we're going to leave this one. We're actually doing this take profit off of a 4-hour chart. And so we are expecting that this is going to take quite a while to go down to where we need it to go to. So we're taking it down to 65.31. So what you want to do once you're in the trade, you're going to click it. Click it again, hold, and it'll come up with close, modified, trade, or chart. We're going to modify. And it'll take you back to that screen that looks like that screen we entered. And where it says take profit, right here, we're going to delete that whole thing and we're going to put in our 65.31. And then we're going to hit modify and it will put the take profit in. So what that did is now it allows you to leave your phone, get out of that app, get out of this app, leave your phone, let it do its thing, and when it hits 65.31, it will take you out of the trade. Now, here's what I do. We're not going to talk about pips or anything like that in this call. I just want you to learn how to get into the trades. And next Saturday, we'll go more into the technical things and calculating pips and trading plans and all that stuff. But I want you guys to get used to getting into the trade. Your steps you want to follow is you want to get into your chart. So I'm going to go back to sharing my screen with you guys again.
Okay, broadcasting now.
Hold on. All right. Thank you. So the steps you want to do is you want to type your pair in up here. You want to check to see if it is above or below the cloud on all charts. So for this pair, we looked on the 15-minute, it's below the cloud. We looked on the hour, it's below the cloud. We looked on the 4-hour, it's below the cloud. We looked on the day, it's below the cloud. That tells you that this pair is in a downtrend. And so we are going to sell because it's below the cloud. The next thing you want to do is you want to reduce your screen until you can find the next low. So we see where our candle is right now. We want to go back until we see the previous low. And that is the price we are going to set our take profit at. So our previous low in this case, where I dropped the line, is 65.31. And then we enter the trade. That's all we're going to do. We're not going to talk about stop losses because figuring out what's a stop loss for you is a whole different process. I don't use stop losses with this. I put in the number of trades I need to put in for that day, and I let them run until they hit take profit. Sometimes they pull back and your negative number gets bigger before you hit take profit. But if you follow those steps, checking to see that it's below the cloud on the 15-minute, the hour, the 4-hour, and the day, you pick your previous low, you will hit take profit. You'll hit take profit unless you decide to get out. It's not always immediate. But ECC 11, Dr. Kathy built ECC 11 off of Ecclesiastes 11:1. And that scripture actually has given me the confidence to let my trades run and not worry about when they're in pullback or when the numbers turn red. I don't worry about it because she built it off of this, and this strategy, following this strategy and making sure I do all the checks, has really proven that this is true. And Ecclesiastes 11:1 says, invest your money in foreign trade, and one of these days you will make profit. And so I don't put in stop losses because when I follow those steps, it will take profit. It may not take profit that day. I've had some trades that I get in and it takes a day to take profit. I've had some trades that take profit right away. I've had some trades that take profit in 3 or 4 days, but I follow these steps every single time I get into a crypto trade, and it takes profit. So here's the thing I do. Since this is not really scalping, so we're not trying to take quick profits here, what I do is once I find a pair that has a good setup and I'm ready to get in it, like this one, I get into this pair multiple times. So I'm in LTC USD right now. You guys should all be in it. It just went into the blue, so that means we are into profit now. But what I do is I enter this trade 3 times. The exact same trade, you're just going to go back in and do LTC USD. Make sure that your lot size is still a 0.01. You're going to hit sell again, and then you're going to do that again, and you'll be in it 3 times at that small lot, at that lot size, and you're going to make your take profit the exact same thing. So we're just going to follow those steps and put in that take profit again for the other 2. And then I go on about my day and I do what I have to do. And when it hits that point, it'll take me out of the trade. Tomorrow, I'll get up and do the exact same thing. I start with LTC USD and I check to see if it meets all those criteria. So is it below on the 15-minute, the 1 hour, the 4 hour, and a day, or is it above on those? I decide whether it is a buy or a sell, and then I enter that trade. Once I find one that is a good sale, I enter that one multiple times, and then I walk away from my phone and let the trades do what they're gonna do. You don't want to watch your trades because they will go up and down. They will go red and blue. You don't want to sit there and watch them. You want to have confidence that you followed your steps, you did the right analysis, and that it is going to take profit. So we're gonna, just for the sake of showing you the other pairs, if that wasn't a good trade, I'd go to the next one. So this is below the cloud on the day. It's below the cloud on the 4 hour. It closed below the cloud. It's closing below, looks like it's gonna close below the cloud on the 1 hour, but the top of this is in the cloud. So this one is not one that I would take. I like for my candles to be under the cloud, to say it's under the cloud. The 15-minute is under the cloud. So 15 minutes under the cloud. The 1 hour is kind of under the cloud. I would probably wait the 7 minutes and see the next candle form before I said this one was truly under the cloud. But the 1 hour is under the cloud. The 4 hour is under the cloud, and the day is under the cloud. So if I was not already in LTC USD, I would enter it. I could get in this one as well after that 7 minutes close. Let's look at ETH USD. It's the exact same steps. Day is under the cloud. 4 hour is under the cloud. That's all right. We're going to do this every week, Shakita. And it's going to be on YouTube. So you can go back and you will be able to watch it over again. Watch this video over again this week, and then come next week and have any questions that you might have. The 1 hour is in the cloud. So this is not a good trade to take. We would not take this trade. All right. Let's go to the next one. IOTA USD. This one is kind of in the cloud on the 1 hour. It's under the cloud on the 15 minute. It's in the cloud on the 4 hour. It's under the cloud on the day. So we would not take this trade, right? Under the cloud, in the cloud, in the cloud, under the cloud, no trade, right? And then Bitcoin. Now, Bitcoin is our big money maker. This is the one where people make lots of money on. It is the very first cryptocurrency, and so it has the most value in it, which is why people make the most money in it. But it's the same rules with Bitcoin. And you definitely want to make sure you follow the rules if you are trading Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is not only the largest cryptocurrency, you can see it moving here. It is the fastest moving cryptocurrency. So if you get in this trade wrong, it can go wrong on you really fast. So you want to follow these steps. So 15-minute is under the cloud. 1 hour is in the cloud. 4 hour is in the cloud. The day it's starting to come under the cloud. So we're not going to get in this trade, right? So under the cloud, if we wanted to buy, we would be looking for the opposite. So let's say, we wanted to buy, I'm just going to pick one of the ones I don't trade to see if we can find one that might be a buy setup. All the cryptocurrencies are under the cloud on most of the time frames. And I'm going to tell you this. So here's what's going on right now. Most of the trades that you are going to get into right now, August 17th, most of the trades you're going to get into right now, whether you're trading crypto or whether you're trading foreign currency, most of the trades where you hit all of the boxes on this checklist are going to be sales. And the reason why most of the trades you get into are going to be sales is because we have officially hit a recession. And so everything is going down right now. Countries are devaluing their currency, and when countries start to devalue their currencies, it affects the whole world economy. And so in most of the cases, we are going to see that you're going to find sales. But if you were looking for a buy, you would be looking for everything to be above the cloud on all those time frames. So let's say none of this is here. This is above the cloud on the 15-minute. And I'm going to do this so we know where we're looking. So that's where we're looking right here, okay? That's where we're looking. So it's above the cloud here on the 15-minute. It's above the cloud on this line, where this line is on the 1 hour. It's below the cloud on the 4 hour, so we wouldn't buy this one. It's below the cloud on the day, so we wouldn't buy. We will be looking for where this line is for it to be above the cloud on all of those time periods. That tells us that we're in an uptrend and that we're good to buy. So I'm going to move this line back a couple of days. Well, back a couple of weeks. So last time this pair looks like it was in an uptrend was June 24th. So it's above the cloud here on the day. We got to scroll way back. And see, it's above the cloud here on the 4 hour when we scroll way back. Scroll back some more on the 1 hour. And it's really hard to see, but there's our cloud right there. That's our red line and our blue line. Our cloud's right here. It's above the line, above the pink line. And I don't even think the 15-minute will go back that far. Maybe it will. We can't even find our little line on the 15-minute anymore, because that was in June. It's way, way back here. There it is. So here we are in June, and it is above the line. So if you, as you can see, when we made sure that it was above the cloud, we could have gotten into this trade back here in June. It was above the cloud on all the time frames. And if we scrolled back, we would have saw what the previous high is, and we would have wrote it up to that previous high. That's what we're doing. So when we're selling, we're doing the exact same thing in reverse. So we'll go back to the pair that we were just selling. Go back to the pair we're selling right now. Right, so it's below the cloud. We are looking to ride it down to the previous low. So you could write it down here on the 15-minute and get out quicker with take profit. 71 is a previous low. You could take it down to there and take profit. You would take profit much quicker on that. But we are doing our take profit at 65, which is on the day chart. It's going to take a little bit longer to get down there. But that was the previous low on the day chart. That's where we're writing it down to. So those are the steps. Those are the steps. I'm going to put the text box here. And I'm going to type the steps. Step 1. The 15-minute, the 1 hour, 4 hour, and the day. Right? That's step 1. Step 2, if price is above the cloud on all time frames, enter the trade for a buy. Right? To B. If price is below the cloud on all time frames, enter the trade for a sell. Right? So that was the next thing we do. And we do market execution. So once you are in the sale, step 3 is to scroll back until you find the previous high or low, right? That's step 3. Step 4, we'll call it step 4A. If a buy, set take profit at the previous high, right? That's step 4A. Step 4B, if a sell, set take profit at the previous low. So those are our steps. This is how we know whether or not we should enter a trade. We follow these steps right here, okay? Let's see if I can make this smaller. Okay. Those are our steps, okay? So you can take a screenshot of these steps if you need to. Let's see. I can get all of this. So you can see it all on one page instead of, all right, there we go. All right, so these are our steps. Let's make them pink. Pink better? Orange. All right, these are our steps for getting into a trade. So step 1, we check all the time frames. Is price above or below the cloud on the 15-minute, the 1 hour, the 4 hour, and the day. So using this one again, we're gonna walk through this one more time. Step 1, we're on the day chart, right? Day chart, zoom in. Price is below the cloud on the day chart. Here's the cloud, here's price. 4 hour, here's the cloud, here's price. It's below. 1 hour, here's the cloud, here's the price. It's below it. 15-minute, here's the cloud, here's the price. So step 1, we've already verified that step, right? We've already verified step 1, which is price is below the cloud on all of these time frames. Step 2 is, where is it at? So if price is below the cloud on all time frames, we enter the trade for a sell. And we do that in MetaTrader 4, market execution, right? Do that in MetaTrader 4, market execution. The next thing that we do is we scroll back until we find the previous high or low. So we know price is right here on the day. We look backwards. Here's the last low on the day. I dropped a line right there so for us to be able to see it. This line is attached to a price. So if it's easier for you to drop a line so you know exactly what the price is, do that. This line is attached to this price right here. This price becomes our take profit, right? So we drop the line, we get a price, we move to step 4. This is a sell. If it's a sell, we set our take profit at the previous low. This is the previous low. You go into MetaTrader 4, you modify your trade, you put in this number where it says take profit, and then you let it run. And so now all we're gonna do, now that we're in that trade, is we are just going to let it run until it hits take profit. We don't need to look at it again. We don't need to go back in here and watch the charts. We've already done our analysis. We know that it's in a sell. It's gonna go down to the last low, and so we're just gonna let it run. So I'm in my one trade for the day. You guys are all in your one trade for the day. Tomorrow, I want you guys to go into your charts and do this yourself. So you're gonna look at LTC USD. You're gonna follow those steps. Then you're gonna look at, if that's not a sell or a buy, you're gonna look at NEO USD. Follow the steps. Do the same thing with the 5 pairs that we added today, and get into your own trades. I want you to practice. You're in demo. It's play money right now. It's monopoly money. I want you to trade every day, and I want you to take the same trade 3 times every day. So once you find a good trade, you're going to enter it, and you're going to enter it 3 times for that day. Set your take profit and let it ride. I take 1 pair a day, and I let that pair ride until it hits take profit. 1 pair a day. Once you get to a large account, you can take more than 1 pair a day. But I recommend you take 1 pair a day so that you're not trying to figure out, if you want to go back and check, you're not trying to figure out what several pairs are doing. 1 pair a day, every day for the next 7 days. And then join me back here next Saturday, and we're going to trade again together. So we'll walk through the steps again together. You guys can ask questions, but I want you to take at least 1 trade every single day for the next 7 days and walk yourself through the steps. Give me about 30 minutes, and I will upload this to my YouTube channel. Once I upload it to my YouTube channel, I will drop the link in the post that you all responded to get on this Zoom. I'll drop the link there so that you'll be able to go back and watch it. We'll be here every Saturday, 10 a.m. Unless something else happens. And once you guys get used to trading, we'll be able to get in and look at trades, analyze them together, and trade together every Saturday morning. But I hope this was helpful for you guys. Those of you that are not already part of iMarkets Live, I would love to welcome you to iMarkets Live. There's way more training on cryptocurrency on iMarkets Live. I will send you separately information about iMarkets Live so that you can look at it and make a decision for yourself. And again, I would love to have you in there. I have my group. I have the group that Taylor is in with me, where we all trade together all week long. We'd love to have you a part of it. But if not, come join us next Saturday. We'll be here trading cryptocurrency next Saturday as well. But practice, practice, practice. My 13-year-old can do this. You guys can do it too. And I will see you guys next Saturday. Thank you for joining me.
Thanks, Dana. Good job.
Bye, Taylor. Talk to you later.
Okay.